Luna has just hit today a brand spanking new all-time high. Let's check it out. How's it going, guys? Ryan here and welcome back to another crypto video. We are checking back in with Luna again. It has been probably a couple of weeks since we last took a look at this coin, but I can reveal that today we have seen some brand new all-time highs, which is very, very exciting. Today's analysis is basically going to cover where can we expect to see Luna coin go next. But before we get into all that good stuff, guys, please remember to leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy today's video. And of course, if you want to see more of this sort of content, hit subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. We cover crypto, stocks, investing, and wealth management. Of course, I'd love to know your thoughts as well on Luna down in the comments section below. Are you a Luna holder? Do you think we are going to hit even higher highs in the remainder of this year? Let me know down in the comments section. But without any further ado, let's jump straight into today's analysis. Welcome into the Luna chart, guys. As you can see, Luna has hit an all-time high now today of $49.86. And if you're looking to buy Luna or just want some free Bitcoin, there are a couple of links down in the description of today's video. But I've kept in the information from our last analysis video on the 18th of October today, and it is showing us some pretty interesting things. If you recall, I called that we would bounce off this point down here at about $35 per Luna before going back up to once again test our key point of resistance here at roughly $39 to $40. It not only tested it, it absolutely smashed through that point on the day, going to a high of $44, which then obviously continued and we uptrended all the way to this all-time high we've seen today of $49.86. That is an absolutely fantastic result, and the first thing I'm going to do is put in place another key point of resistance, and it's going to be smack bang right here, slightly below that all-time high. It's actually going to be sitting where we've seen this tested on multiple occasions. Way back on the 4th of October, this was a bounce point. That was the previous all-time high. Then, of course, we saw this tested yesterday, and today we are now seeing the fruits of that. It is hit just higher than our previous all-time high, which is absolutely fantastic. We've now settled and are sitting at a point of $47. If we take a look at our moving averages, the 200-day long-term moving average, really not doing too much at the moment, is currently sitting at $20.88. But same with our 50-day and 20-day moving averages. They're moving in the right direction. Our 50-day at $39.52 and our 20-day at $42.21. Realistically, at this point in time, these two moving averages here are now going to act as key points of support moving forward. And I think there is another key point that we can probably identify now. So given that there has just been a lot of volume that has occurred over the past few days and previously at these core points along the way, these key points of price action, we can probably put in place another point of support, which is pretty major for us right now at about this $43 and $44 mark. Really, really important, that one there. You're going to see the 20-day moving average moving up to that to support the price action and act as a very key support point now moving forward. What I'm going to do now is also delete these ones here, not really of any relevance for us. And the 200-day moving average, to be honest, it's so far away, it's not that relevant as well. So we're going to get rid of that one right there. Something interesting I do want to put in place though is it seems though we have a bit of a nice sharp upwards angle that happened from about the 21st of September to where we're sitting now, and it's looking a bit like this. And as you can see, this looks like quite a nice upwards trend. And the beautiful thing about this is we can now use this as an indicator to determine whether we are continuing our nice short-term run that we are currently on, that started on the 21st of September, or if we are breaking below that point, I think the run has ended and we're going to see either a consolidation period or a bit of a downturn. So using this line now, this is a very, very important point for us to look at. The next thing I want to show is as well this, our volume. If you noticed, what we are seeing in volume is a massive decline still occurring. Yes, we do have a few little peaks occurring across the board, but overall the volume has declined, even though from basically over here where this 21st of September point is, we've been increasing in value. What does that mean for Luna? Well, I think it means that when we get to the really pointy end of things coming up very, very shortly, we are going to see a massive boom for this coin. And the reason I say that is because there is not a lot of people getting into it now. I think everyone's waiting for a bit of a breakout to occur above that all-time high point. We're going to see that basically occur, in my opinion, by mid to late-ish November. So I expect to see this sort of a pattern occurring. We're going to go down, probably consolidate, get really tight before a massive breakout occurs around this mark here. It could happen earlier, that is always possible, but basically once we break this point of resistance now, we are going to $50 and beyond. Where are we going to end up? Well, that is the real question, and I think a lot of it is going to do with how well the overall crypto market performs. I can easily see, based on previous runs that we are seeing here, for instance, we could double from the current price we're at, potentially going for $100. I know that might seem like a fast stretch, but that's only a 100% increase from where we're currently sitting. That's 2 times the current value of Luna. It is absolutely feasible, and if we see major spikes in volume like we did on the 10th of September here, which took the coin all the way from on the day low of $30.56 to the day high of $44, you can see massive gains occurring within a very short period of time. So overall, I really think a very long-term target, potentially end of year target, or maybe early next year, $100 is absolutely on the cards for Luna. Let's just bring in another indicator right now, MACD. Now the MACD is looking very, very positive. And one thing that I'm particularly liking is the fact that we've seen the 12-day EMA start moving back away from the 26-day EMA. We don't want to see that cross. But of course, as I mentioned on the 18th of October in my last Luna video, we saw basically what appeared to be the bottom of our, I suppose, little bit of a consolidation downturn period, and we're going to go green. And when we went green last time, you can see this went for quite a long period of time. And I'm expecting to see something similar in this run leading up to Christmas, and we're going to get to those sorts of levels on the MACD. Really, really looking forward to it, but we need to see the volume coming in to support that type of price action. Finally, let's have a look at the RSI, and the RSI is going to show, once again as well, plenty of room to move. It's currently sitting at 61.35. Plenty of room for us to absolutely go nuts if we are to break out. So looking forward to that now. So as I said, long-term target, $100, but easily I can see we'll be over $50 within the next month or so. That wraps up today's Luna analysis. I'd love to know your thoughts on it down in the comment section below. Do you think we can achieve that $100 per Luna mark in the near future? I'd love to know your thoughts. Of course, if you did enjoy today's video, remember to leave a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of this sort of content, hit subscribe and turn on those bell notifications. We cover crypto, stocks, investing, and wealth management. But I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. I'll see you next time. Cheers.